Welcome into the cryptoverse, and today I am back with another video for you guys. Today I come up with a simple plan that you guys can use and improve on to help you guys get an idea on how to make a plan, because I know when I first started out I did not know where to start for making a plan. I was kind of just all over the place, but as I learned and got taught a little bit on this type of stuff, I learned how to make a plan and come up with something that I could use while I'm in the market to try and stay stress free, so I am not, worried about what's going on with my money and all of that type of stuff. So, here, this is just a simple plan that you can use. So, where to start? We always ask the question, where should we start? So, you should figure out what's your initial capital going to be. Whatever you have to work with is best. If you have $1,000, $500, $10,000 or higher, it doesn't matter. Just figure out what you have to invest and what you can work with. And then after you figure out your capital, you have to figure out what time frame you want to invest for, long term or short term, like 6 months to a year for long term, a week to 3 months for short term. And once you figure that out, you have to figure out, will you be trading or will you just be holding the whole time? Me personally, I think trading is more advanced than just holding. So if you're new, I suggest you just hold and see what happens. And then after you figure that out, it's time for you to do research into some coins that you want to get into. So if you only have about $1,000 or less, I say you try to stick to 3 to 4 coins so you aren't over diversified. But if you have more, then you can start to invest in more and more coins. Then after you figure that out, you figure out portfolio allocation based on your risk tolerance or your stomach strength. And the reason why I say stomach strength is, can you stomach your portfolio going down 50%, 70%, losing half your profits within a short amount of time? If you can, then you can go for a more riskier portfolio allocation than if you can't stomach a portfolio, the 50% drops and so on. So some examples of some portfolio allocation are 50, 25, 25, or 75, 15, 10. You can come up with your own allocations, but 50, 25 is a very, popular one that a lot of people use. I myself use the 50, 25, 25. But you can also come up with your own portfolio allocations, do some testing on some demo portfolios and see what works. And then after you figure that out, come up with some profit taking targets, some profits or price levels that you plan to take your profits out at, so that when you get in, you're not just, waiting for it to hit a certain price. And then while you're waiting, it just dumps on you. If you go in with a profit target, you know exactly what target you plan to take profits on, instead of just sitting in waiting for it to hit a target and then being like, okay, this is enough money for me. And then after you figure out profit targets, you want to figure out some exit targets. So just in case your investment goes sideways on you, you want to get out to try and protect as much capital as you can, instead of just riding it down to the bottom and then hoping for it to come back up so you can break even. Then I have an example down here. So just say you have 1,000 capital and then you decide to hold long term, right? But you will take profits along the way. That's another important thing. Always take profits out along the way so that you aren't just riding it and then riding it back down, and then you have to wait for, you know, months or years for it to come back up for you to get some profits, some decent profits. And then I have picked 3 coins here since we have $1,000, trying to keep it low on the diversification so that we get maximum returns. So we got Bitcoin, Ethereum, and an engine coin. And then portfolio allocation, 50% will be Bitcoin, 25% will be Ethereum, and then 25% will be engine coin. So the 50% Bitcoin is to kind of hold the portfolio stable when it dips, because Bitcoin doesn't dip as hard as other altcoins. Altcoins tend to drop a lot harder than Bitcoin, so we put 50% in Bitcoin to try and keep us stable, and then we have 25% in a top 10 coin to also prevent the very high volatility, because the top 10 coins tend to be a lot stronger than the top 100. And then the last 25% is within the top 100 engine coin, which, tend to dip a lot harder than coins within the top 10, but not saying that top 10 coins can't dip hard also, because they can. But coins within the top 100 tend to dip a lot harder than coins in the top 10. So then we have some maths down here to just get a feel of what could happen if we hit these profits. So our capital is $1,000, and then just say we bought $500 worth of Bitcoin at $3,231.12, and then our take profit was at 125,000 Bitcoin. So we bought roughly around 0.014192 Bitcoin. That's how much Bitcoin we got from that $500 and buying at 3,500. And then just say we sold at 125,000. The total amount of money that you have now is $1,274, and your profits is $774. So you basically 2.5x your Bitcoin value if you just went in with a plan, held and took all your profits at 125,000. And then for Ethereum, say you put 250 in, bought in the current price at $2,527.46, and then your take profit was at 6,000. And then when you put that 250 in at that price, you ended up with 0.09 Ethereum, and you sold at 6,000. Your total would end up being $343.48, and then your profit will be $93.48. So you basically 1.3x your initial on Ethereum. And then here, the 1 to 100 coins tend to have higher returns, so that's why you only put 25% in here, just in case it does go down on you, because like I said, they are more volatile than the higher up coins with higher market caps. The ones with higher market caps are still volatile, but the ones that are, lower in rank, lower in market cap tend to be more volatile. So 250 into Engine Coin, and the current price of the time of me making this was $1.32, and then your take profit is at $5. So you roughly ended up with 189 Engine Coin, and then the total was $694, and then your profit was $447. So you roughly 2.7x your initial profit, your initial capital on your investment here. So your gains on lower caps will be higher than the ones on higher caps, because when you buy in, they're necessarily cheaper, so you end up with more coins, and the more coins you have when you sell, the more your profits are, and the more total money you end up making. So overall, your portfolio did a 3.3x when targets are hit. Going in with a simple plan like this can help you be in the market stress free, and because you know what you're looking for. So you go in with a price target of 125,000 Bitcoin, and then you get in, and then you just sit there and just check it every day, making sure that it's not going opposite on you, and you know your profit taking price, and you know your exit price, so you know what to do when these things happen. So if X, then Y. Like I was talking about in my previous video, if you get in with a plan, it makes it a lot easier for you to go about your day and sleep at night when you have stuff like this set up, instead of just going in blind and taking a guess where you want to sell and take profits or exit your targets. And then you have to just stay disciplined to this plan too. Discipline is another thing. If you can stay disciplined to this plan, I guarantee you will do a lot better than you just jumping in and hoping for things to go your way and make you money. So that is all I have for this video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed, found some type of information useful from this video, and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, turn on the bell notification. My Twitter will be in the link in the description below. Also, my Discord will be down there. Also, if you want to come join a bunch of like-minded people that like to share their ideas and help each other make money, because that is the goal here on Cryptoverse. So with that being said, back into the stars, Cryptoverse out of here.